Section 4.5.5, Warrantless Searches. Hello, I'm Dr. Adam McKee. In today's discussion, we delve into the nuances of warrantless searches under U.S. law. While the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures, there are critical exceptions that allow law enforcement to act without a warrant. Understanding these exceptions is vital for balancing effective law enforcement with the protection of individual rights. In the United States, the Fourth Amendment typically requires law enforcement to obtain a search warrant based on probable cause before conducting a search. However, specific conditions permit officers to search without a warrant, known as exceptions to the warrant requirement. Exigent circumstances. One primary exception is exigent circumstances, which allow officers to perform searches without a warrant in emergencies where delaying to obtain a warrant could endanger life or lead to the loss of evidence. For instance, scenarios like a bomb threat authorize law enforcement to act swiftly to mitigate potential harm. Consent searches. Consent searches occur when an individual voluntarily allows police officers to search their property, vehicle, or themselves without a warrant. For these searches to be legally valid, the consent must be given freely and without any coercion. When we talk about voluntary consent, it means that the individual must clearly and explicitly agree to the search. This agreement can be verbal or in some cases, written. It's essential that this consent is not obtained through any form of pressure or intimidation. Officers must not use threats, physical force, or psychological manipulation. Furthermore, while not always legally required, it is good practice for officers to inform individuals that they have the right to refuse the search. This ensures that the consent is truly given freely. It's also important to note that individuals can withdraw their consent at any time during the search. Once consent is revoked, officers are required to immediately stop the search, unless they have identified another legal basis to continue, such as seeing illegal items in plain view. Lastly, the scope of consent is crucial. Consent is generally limited to specific areas and items. For instance, if someone consents to a search of their vehicle, this does not automatically give officers the right to search the person's home as well. Law enforcement must respect the boundaries of the consent given, ensuring that searches are conducted within the limits set by the consenting individual. Hot pursuit. The hot pursuit exception enables officers to enter private premises without a warrant to chase a suspect believed to have committed a felony, emphasizing the urgency of immediate apprehension to ensure community safety. Automobile searches. The automobile exception acknowledges the practical challenges posed by the mobility of vehicles, allowing officers to search a vehicle without a warrant if there is probable cause to believe it contains evidence of a crime. Search incident to arrest. Following an arrest, officers are allowed to search the person and the immediate surroundings. This search incident to arrest ensures officer safety and secures evidence that might otherwise be destroyed. Warrantless searches, while crucial tools for law enforcement, must be conducted within the bounds of the law to respect the rights enshrined in the Fourth Amendment. These exceptions are designed to ensure public safety while upholding the constitutional protections of individuals, highlighting the need for careful, informed law enforcement practices. Thank you for joining me, Dr. Adam McKee, as we explored the critical exceptions to the warrant requirement in law enforcement. If you found this discussion informative, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Understanding these legal principles helps ensure that law enforcement practices remain just and respectful of individual rights. This has been Warrantless Searches with Dr. Adam McKee. Continue to engage and seek understanding as we navigate the complexities of law, privacy, and policing practices.